Hello guys, what is up? It is Finn here, bringing you guys some more trading for McDavid here in NHL 20, and we are doing this episode with the Detroit Red Wings. That is right. So if you guys don't know what trading for McDavid is, it is basically we pick a team every episode, we do 3 seasons, and we try to win the cup with McDavid. Here's the thing though, we have to make a trade with whatever we can in order to get McDavid, and we can't get anything else along with McDavid unless there's any kind of difficulty, such as salary or roster space and all that fun stuff. So we have to give up whatever we can in order to get McDavid, and usually, well, it's a lot. So we'll see what ends up here, what ends up going on here for us. I know Detroit doesn't have too many good players, which tells me that we're probably going to be getting rid of most of the team here in order to acquire him. Hopefully we can even come up with something. But anyway, let's go for 1,000 likes this episode. I know we can do it, so go ahead, smash that like button, show that love and support, and subscribe. Join the Dorsal family. Don't forget to ring that bell, and please be sure to follow us on Twitch if you guys would like to see the videos live before they're uploaded to YouTube. So, with all that being said, also make sure to comment what team you would like us to do next for trading for McDavid. If you're not sure what teams we've already done, check the playlist for NHL 19 as well, because we have done that series then. I'm not going to be doing any teams that we've already done before. So, but I do have an idea to do next for trading for McDavid, which I'm very excited for once we run out of teams eventually. But or maybe I'll do it along with the regular NHL teams. But I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, let's go ahead, get into this, and also the comment with the most thumbs up will be the team that we do for the next episode. So here are the rules for trading for McDavid. So we are allowed 3 trades per season. All of them have to be done at the trade deadline, unless it is offered by the CPU, which we do get unlimited trades with the CPU that are offered by the CPU. And if a trade is edited, it does count as one of the 3. So if we already have 3 trades made, we can't edit it. We'd have to accept it or reject it. Unlimited free agents during the season and unlimited trades during the off season. We are allowed 3 free agent signings every off season. We cannot trade any draft picks past 2021 or Connor McDavid during the trades. When it comes to the trade for McDavid, we can't get anything other than himself. And if there are any conflicts, such as, like I was saying earlier, salary issues or player limits, players with the least value can be acquired along with McDavid. So with all that being said, let's go ahead, start up this career. We also play with injuries off. Trade difficulty is on medium. Trust me, it is hard enough on medium. I do not plan to make it any harder. And also, that's pretty much it. Injuries off, and then everything you see down below is, pretty much the only things that have changed aside from injuries off and trade difficulty being set to medium. So I'll see you at the trade screen, and we'll see what we can get done to acquire McDavid. I know it's pretty much a tie, but I love how he's still listed above McDavid. But I'm sure that's just because of the name. But yeah, kind of funny that they have the same trade value, because you would think he would be a little lower with McDavid. But anyway, I got McDavid selected here. Let's go ahead and see. Wow, the salary would be very high if we acquired him. So we got to figure out how this is going to work. So I think it would be best to play it safe and get rid of Larkin, because he is a center. There's no need to have 2. Athanasiou would not be the worst second liner, and he could still grow a little bit, maybe get to an 84. But I think that would be the best first step to take, would be to trade away Larkin. I don't want to. Believe me, I would love to have him, McDavid, and Zadina on a first line. That would be awesome once he's grown. But I don't really have much going for me here. So unless I want to get rid of Zadina, which I think would be kind of stupid, yeah, we're going to have to settle with I mean, I guess we could get rid of Zadina, but I feel like we're better off making our first line Zadina, Mantha, and McDavid right now. So let's take a look at the goalies and just see what we have here. We have Howard. That's it. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get something going. We might have to give up Zadina. I really don't want to give up my first round pick for this draft, but I have no problem doing it for the next. I don't think this is going to go through. If it does, oh, wow. That was easy. That had to be the quickest trade that we've done in this series. Definitely not the one I wanted to do. I mean, I'd rather have done Zadina, but I felt like that would have been stupid. I feel like that we should have kept him. But then again, like thinking back, it is only 3 seasons that we do. But hopefully he grows and he performs well. So we're going to do best roster, and I'll see you guys once we take a look at the lines. All right, so here are our lines. So we got McDavid, Mantha. I'm very tempted to bump him up, but I probably should. You know what? Let's try it. I know it might not go that well, but I do want to give it a try and see what happens. So let's go for it. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens. Let's see what occurs. We do have some guys that could grow, which is nice. A couple top 6s, which is awesome. Hopefully they end up being something. So I don't know what the defense looks like for them, though. So far, not that great. This guy looks like he could be good, though. Same with him. And Bowie, I remember I had him, and he did not really do too much. So I'm hoping that these guys grow, and it looks like they will. One's an 80, the other's an 81. They're both the same age. So that's good. And then our goalies are Howard and Bernier. So this should be a very interesting franchise. I'm very excited to see how this goes. So what I am going to do is I'm going to sim to the trade deadline, and I'll see you guys once we get there. So just a small trade that we were offered. 2 third-round picks from 2021 and also Terry for a second-round pick. I feel like why not? You know what I mean? Maybe we can get that slight chance for an NHL-ready player. So, I mean, it's 2021. It's the last draft that we are going to be doing here for the series. So, or the episode, I should say. So we'll see what happens with that. So a somewhat tempting trade, I'm not going to lie. Although we do have to take on Kevin Hayes' contract, we do get to give up to Kaiser, who I did throw on the trade block because, well, he's not really that good. And even though Hayes is getting paid $7 million, he is a guy that we could buy out. I mean, we'd have to buy out either of those guys anyway. So, and we also get a second-round pick out of this. So, and it's for this coming draft. So I think I am going to accept this one. I think this is definitely something that I have no problem with. I don't know why Bernier's got to get moved down, but yeah, I'm going to accept that trade. By the way, we are at the trade deadline now, so hopefully we can make some decent moves. Oh, I see why. There's got to be a move now. Okay, so he's a medium starter, so he would probably be the better guy to play. He's been awful. Howard probably has been too. Yeah, they both have been. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to send him down. And he didn't get claimed off waivers. I don't even think he has a big contract, so I'm kind of surprised he didn't get claimed. Filppula, was he on the team to start? I don't remember him being on the team to start. But, oh, I guess he moves Zadina down. I'm not sure why, because he was doing pretty good, but bump him back up. I don't know why he got bumped down, but okay. That kind of stinks. But yeah, so it doesn't look like we're doing too good, which is, well, no surprise. Well, let me do best lines, actually, now that we got Hayes. There we go. Oh, wow, he's an 82. I thought he was an 83. I mean, it is a big contract. We can always buy him out if we really don't want him. But we had to do it with one of the guys anyway, and we got a second-round pick out of it, so that's the main reason why I did it. But I'm okay with how this is going so far. I think when I did best roster earlier, that kind of screwed things up. So Filppula is scratched and Abdelkader is scratched. I just want to see if I should be playing them over anyone else. At least Filppula, I can probably find someone to, but preferably someone that cannot grow like this guy. I can probably substitute both guys. Yeah, I think I'll do Abdelkader here. Not even sure why he's scratched. And I think I'll do Filppula here for sure. Okay. And then we'll take a look at the stats. Well, we're not going to take a look at all the stats, but we'll see how some things are going here. We'll switch these two around. Filppula can... Yeah, that's fine. Just want to see what we had Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we'll see. I would like to make a trade for sure. So we're currently 22, 32, and 10. Not going to make the playoffs as I expected this season. So we're dead last in our division, which kind of stinks, but no surprise there. McDavid's almost at a point per game, which is awesome. But right now we got to see what we want to do with this team and if we want to make any moves. So I wouldn't mind trading away some prospects that I don't see making the NHL, before we're done. So that I don't think would be a bad thing to try out. I'm kind of upset he hasn't grown at all yet, though. But let's just see what we have available. So I see like we have a 68 at 19. We got a 65 at 18. Could grow. Is he going to grow in time, though, for, to make it? Probably not. Actually, all three of these guys I don't really see making the squad. If anyone, maybe this guy. McIsaac. Actually, I think I will keep him just in case there's that slim chance, but not going to rely on it to happen. Even Svechnikov. Oh, wow, he's only a 75. Damn. I remember he was a guy to get. I used to love having him on my team. I think I had him with the dorsals. Really what I want is a goalie, but I'm debating if I should even trade for one or just wait until a free agency. So I feel like that might be the better bet. I'm just seeing what we have on defense to see if I should trade for a defenseman or if I should just wait. This guy we might even call now. Wait, actually, to call him up. I didn't even know we had this guy though, but I don't really like anything we got here. I wouldn't mind getting rid of Green. I don't know if anyone would want him, but yeah, I don't think I want to trade for a goalie. I don't think that would be a smart move, but I wouldn't mind trading for another defenseman, preferably someone good. And I don't mind getting someone who is older, only because, well, we're only doing this for 3 years, so I wonder what Burns is. He's 34. That's right, he is up there. Carlson, let's get him. No. What about Giordano? I feel like he's a guy in this game that probably doesn't have a lot of trade value. He might, though. I'm like having a difficult time trying to remember what team he's on. Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of trade value. And I don't think he's really gone down either. We might even be able to get a little bit more for him. I just think that he's a guy that I can see developing with this team. Maybe even this Anderson guy we could scoop up. I see. Has he played well? No. Okay, maybe not. What about goalies? They have Riddick. How has he done? Not good. Let me see all skaters here. Sean Monahan. Yeah, I'm sure they'll let us take him. I wouldn't mind Valimaki, though. That wouldn't be bad. Looks like he just got called up. A top 4D high. Oh, that would be great. Backlund, 83. No. A winger I would much rather prefer. But I don't think this team's really got what I want. I wonder if they would give me him instead of Giordano, because I wouldn't mind that, but I doubt they would. Trade rejected. I thought so. Let's go for Giordano then. And Johnny Gaudreau. No, I'm kidding. They're not going to do that. Maybe this Dubé guy I could see possibly growing. This probably won't go through either. Trade rejected. All right, let's just try Giordano, maybe a pick, just to get something. It's better than nothing. Yeah, what am I doing? Let's just do a fifth. I don't even know if this will go through. Still reject. They might not even take Giordano. The value is too far off the table. Okay, so I got to throw in something else here to kind of sweeten the deal. I don't want to get rid of any draft picks because I feel like that's our best chance in competing in years to come. So, yeah, I really don't want to do that. Valeno, I'd like to keep and hope that he becomes something of use. Ernie, I don't know if I see this guy growing. Yeah, 24.77. I don't care what his potential is. I don't see him going up. There we go. So we got Giordano. I know it's kind of an iffy trade, but I really think this is the best move to make because I think that he will be good enough for the next 3 years. So At least I hope that he will be. So let's go ahead and put him here. There we go. And here, I don't know who I'm going to... Oh, I have to call up someone, don't I? I guess so. So let me go to roster moves here. Okay, it's fine. I think maybe I will call up that guy in the farm system. Who was the guy? Was it this dude? Yeah. Unless there's someone else who could... Man, there's like no one here. Oh man, this guy's a 3-point. Jeez, we gotta buy him out if his contract's not up. Well, he's a minor top 2, but we're gonna call him up a little early and see what he's got. So, hopefully he will be a decent guy to have on the squad. We'll see what happens though. Oh, it just completely disregarded the fact that I put Giordano here. Awesome. That guy's one of the dudes that could grow. Hopefully he will for next year. That would be great. Alright, so I think our main concern for next year is getting a better goalie, that's for sure. And also getting some wingers. Defense, I'm hoping those guys will grow a little bit. So we can only get 3 free agents. So a goalie is definitely my #1 concern. Then maybe a scoring winger, like an 85 at least. And then we'll see what happens. But we also have to be careful with what we do with contracts. I got to remember to buy some guys out for sure. But yeah, let's go ahead and sim to the end of the season. I'll see you guys when we get there. I'm not going to do any more trades. So yeah, let's see what holds for next year. All right, so we have reached the end of the season. No surprise, we did not make the playoffs. So take a look at our stats. 79 points for McDavid in 82 games. Almost got a point per game, but hopefully maybe next year he can do that. I mean, Mantha had 57, Bertuzzi had 51, Zadina had 47. Not bad for, you know, starting out as a 78. I don't even really want to look at this, but we will. Comrie actually was pretty good. Howard was awful. We'll take a look at the entire league and see how everyone did there. I'm going to say the top scorer is Patrick Kane. Oh, Sagan, I was wrong. Kane's not even here. So 105 for Sagan. Kuznetsov with 101. So we had 200-point guys. And then Crosby with 98. We'll take a look at the goalies. Who was the best goalie in the league? I would probably go with Holtby here from what I can see. Got a couple 91s and above, but Holtby with that 9.23. I didn't know he actually does good in this game. But I really don't know. I feel like the lower overall goalies end up doing the best usually. But yeah, good stuff there. So we'll take a look at next season. Hopefully we have a good season. We'll see what happens. And I'll see you guys when we get to the draft. But before we do that, I am going to extend some contracts that I can. And I'll probably just show them off camera because I'm probably just going to do, like, I can show you guys even right now what we got. So these are all guys that are expiring. I'm probably going to offer all of these guys contracts unless, you know, they're really that bad and want a lot of money. But you can expect me to at least offer Mantha a contract. Athanasio, Bertuzzi, you know, these guys are probably, I would probably say this whole page here is going to get contracts offered. Okay, I'm sorry, but who the hell does this guy think he is? 7.5 million? What is he smoking? Are you kidding me? So he thinks he's worth $16.3 million a year for 8 years. A 78 overall. Unless this guy's going to become a 99 overall and put up 150 points a year, I ain't signing this guy for anything over 10. No thank you. Get out of here. What kind of... All these guys are asking for a lot of money. Okay, maybe not all of them. But, like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I'm trying to think who was here and how much they wanted. I think Athanasio wanted, like, 5 mil. It's like, you're only an 83, dude. Calm down. I mean, I'm sure they're not really aware of their overall, but still, it's, like, a little rigged if you ask me. So I think I'm going to wait a little bit to see whose contracts I need to buy out because these guys are definitely going to hit me hard in the wallet, so... We went from 2 to 5. Unbelievable. I guess it could have been worse. We could have ended up going all the way down to, like, 11. But, or no, I forget when it stops. No, it's 10, I think, is when you, like, it can't get any lower, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it kind of stinks that look at that, the 8th team got 3rd. How about that? Pretty lucky there. Well, let's see what the draft class looks like. By the way, I did not put anyone into the like I didn't scout anyone. So it looks like we will not be getting Lafreniere, and I'm not going to trade for him either. So we're gonna have to settle for, at least we're getting a top 5, which is good. And there is a defenseman on here who might be the guy I go after. We'll see though what becomes available. I'm hoping whoever it is going to be really good. So I don't really care about who retired. I'm not interested to see. Retired players that are now a scout, great. So this means that I'm going to have to wait. The following players from your team are now a scout and are eligible for signing in the, oh cool, okay, I wouldn't mind bringing him on board. So let's continue simming and see what we have. I'm not worried about my trade block right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the draft. Probably not going to do the whole entire draft. Probably going to keep it short and sweet. So, like, I'm talking like the first 2 picks. Because I don't want to make this too long of a thing. Because when I do this in my expansion franchise, I usually make it a whole episode. So this guy's ranked 3rd, which is not bad. Do I want to take that chance? Well, he played in an A+ league and put up some pretty good numbers. And he's a right winger. Quentin Byfield. And I would love a defenseman, but I feel like I need to take this chance. I got to go for the winger, and I hope that it's not going to be a mistake. All right, 77. I can take that. I do want to know what that defenseman ends up being, though. Sim options, sim pick. 75. Okay, so this guy was probably the way to go. I'm cool with that. All right, let's sim to the next pick. We'll probably do the entire second round, actually, because I think we have, like, 3 picks for it. So we might as well, right? Oh, Grinder. Yeah, I'll probably do at least until, like, here's a top 4D man. I'll probably pick him up. Yeah, I didn't assign any scouts anywhere. So how old is he, by the way? 17. Okay, that's not bad. I'll probably trade him, though. He's definitely not going to be NHL ready anytime soon. Round 261st overall for our 4. No, no thank you. I need guys right here, man. I'm not trading anything. Maybe if this was a long-term deal we had going on. So I know you don't want to get real players at this point, I'm pretty sure. Hervinen. You know what? I'm going to just trust the CPU from here on out. Well, let me sort by potential, actually, because maybe there's a good goalie. Ooh. Oh, he's an enforcer, though. Is there anyone else, like top 6s? Low elite. Okay, maybe I will. Oh, there's some decent players here. Jan Mysak. Okay, so there's some decent guys, actually. What are we at? 43rd? I'm going to take that guy next, that Viro guy. Let me just sort my pinned players, because these are the only ones I kind of care about right now. So I'm just going to pick them up, I think, if I need to. If not, you know what? I don't even want to get any. I'm just going to sim the pick and hope my computer does a good job. All right, it did not. I was better off picking one of the guys I wanted to. All right, so for this next pick, I'm going to get that, I think, the high top 4. I know it's not fully accurate, but it is somewhat accurate. So I'm going to take the chance and hope that he's going to be good. Let's hope for the best. Top 6D high. All right, so that kind of stinks. It's not awful. It's better than a top 6 medium. I do want to just get those guys that I pinned, and then that will probably be it. This guy is apparently a scout recommendation, but I don't like his stats that much, so not going to go for him. Although this guy's a top 4D low. Yeah, we'll pick him up. Why not? I'm kind of just going for guys to trade at this point. Sim to pick number 91. See what this guy's going to be. Okay. Let's see. I'm probably just going to go for the guys that... Oh, we got a starter, actually. Let's pick him up. I doubt he'll be NHL ready anytime soon, especially as a 59 at 18 years old. But again, a guy to trade. That's what we're kind of going for at this point moving forward. So I don't think any of these guys are really going to end up being NHL ready. I'm hoping that... Oh, the one guy got taken, I think. Yeah, that one that was like a grinder. But I'll just take this guy now. He's a low elite. He's a grinder, though, which kind of stinks. But he'll have some trade value, which is good. So I'm going to send the rest of the draft, and we'll see what I'm definitely going to sign the one player that we just got, the sniper, or the power forward, sorry. I'm definitely going to sign him. So let's send him to the re-sign phase and see what we got going on here. The following scouts have expiring contracts on your team. Okay, that's fine. And then no coaches have any contracts expiring, right? Because I don't want to deal with that right now. All right, let's see what we got here. So let's just go to all actually, no, before I do this, let me see who I want to buy out, because that's definitely going to have to be something that we do. All right, so we got Kevin Hayes. He's only an 81. I am going to buy him out at this point, so let's buy him out for sure. Buy out okay, so that's good. 12 years? How long's his contract? A 6. So we have to buy him. I didn't know it had to be that long. I don't even think you can do that many, right? How many can you buy? I can't remember how many you can buy out, but I think there is like a limit. Definitely going to do Nielsen here. Buy him out. Oh, it's 4 years. That sucks. See, why did they give all these guys these monster deals? That's ridiculous. Jeez. Who is the GM? Who was the GM at this time? I hope it wasn't. What's his name? Is it Iserman? That's the GM? I don't know too much about the history of the Red Wings, so I'm sorry. Filppula, he's got another year. I'll wait to. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll wait a little longer for that. And the rest of the guys are fine. So that did free up a lot of cap space. Sucks that we still have to pay these guys, but it's better than keeping them on the team. All right, so let's go to all expiring now and see what we got going on. Oh, the goalies. I got to take a look at that. Howard's an 83. Well, let's see how much he wants. Oh, he doesn't want a contract anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to offer him a contract. Actually, I don't really want to offer any of these guys a contract because they all kind of suck. I'll offer this guy. No, I'm not even. I'll qualify him for RFA. This guy. I'm just seeing, like, this guy can. No, he's an AHL. None of these guys are, like, even AHL worthy. Except for Howard. But he doesn't want a contract. So I would have paid him that price just as a backup. But he doesn't even want a contract. So, alright, so we got Bowie. I'm going to qualify him for RFA. I think I'll do the same for this guy. And Fabry. Does he still want that monster? Oh, now he's a little bit more realistic. Okay. That's good. I'm happy with that. I'm only going to offer him 1 year. Because he actually doesn't want a lot of money at that price. So, eventually when we get there, if that ever occurs, there we go. I'll just give him 2 even. And he does want a contract, which is good. This Kasky guy, I'll qualify him for RFA. Kuffner, qualify. Hopefully these guys don't take too long, because sometimes they do. Perlini, I think, was a guy that wanted. Oh, now they don't. I should have done this earlier. Oh, no, they kind of do. But I'd rather keep the 1 year deals going. The Setkov guy, just qualify him. I don't really want him in the first place, but Svechnikov, same deal. Same with this guy, qualify. If these guys are cheap, yeah, just have them so they can play it. Oh, he doesn't even want a contract. Can I just release him then? No, he's gotta wait. If this guy's really cheap, I'll sign him. That's all he's getting from me, because he's 36 years old. This guy can just get released. Erickson, if he's cheap, I'll sign him just to play in the minors. That's fine, whatever. And then that's about it. And then this guy, yeah, I'll sign him to play in the minors. There we go. Great. Awesome. Spectacular. Don't really want that guy, that Kevin Maki. Alright, so I think now we're going to sim, and I'll see you guys when we get to free agency, and hopefully most of these guys will re-sign with us. Alright, so pretty much everyone re-signed. The only guys that didn't were like the 30-something-year-olds that were in the AHL. So we look good now, and I did sign that prospect too, so hopefully he plays. We'll see what happens. But let's go ahead, sign free agents. Let's see who's available. Remember, we only get 3 to sign, so we got to be smart here. Now, we can sign more than 3 if we want, but we do have to trade whoever we don't want to keep, and we will have to trade them for pretty much nothing. So, because it would kind of be unfair to sign all these guys and then trade them for more stuff. So, we're going to only trade them for, you know, like second-round picks, and all, or not second-round picks, like seventh-round picks. So, let's see what we got here. We do have Max Domi, who wouldn't be a bad second-line center, but not really what I want. Let me take a look at goalies, though, and see what we have there. So we do have Leonard. We also have Matt Murray, who would not be a bad pickup, but he was awful. I think Leonard might be the guy I want, or Crawford, because Crawford wasn't too bad. You really have to take into account how these guys play in the game. Halak might not be a bad backup. But we got Comrie, so I'm going to hope for the best with him. I am going to offer Leonard a deal, though. I'm going to offer him 5.6. We'll see if he takes that. Let's go back to see who's a free agent. The skaters. Chara, a little too much for me. Nurse. He would probably require picks. Don't think it's worth it. Or, you know what? I don't even know if I have the picks to give up. If I do, I'll try it. I don't. I didn't think so. Domi, he's an RFA too. I could try Chara. I know he's older, but he's kind of a guy that doesn't really go down in this game. We do have Strome available, Vatanen. Man, these guys are so expensive. Frolik. We definitely could use another winger. I'll offer him 4.475 for, yeah, I guess the 3 years, whatever. Because we do need wingers. So there's 2 contracts offered there, so we got 1 more. Do I want to go for the aging Chara? Or a guy like Gustafsson? Gustafsson actually played pretty well. I think I'll go for Gustafsson. I'll offer him 4.9 for 2 years. A little more. I'll give him 5 for 2 years. Alright, so we'll see what happens with those guys. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't accept. If I had to pick one, I would hope that it would be Leonard. That would be definitely the one I want. 2022, we can't even do that draft anyway, so no thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping that we get results soon. Let's hope. So Frolik's gone. Gustafsson's gone. That's great. We're off to a good start. And Leonard did join us, so that's good. So we did get Leonard. So let's go ahead and see what else we have going on free agent-wise. Toffoli. Oh, man, he wants a lot of money. And he's not even that good. Although he did have over 50 points somehow. He actually played pretty well. I'll offer him a contract. Why not? Well, can I... I'll give him 1 year. He's got 1 chance to impress me. Who else is here? Kevin Hayes. Let's get him. Just kidding. Let me sort by overall. Oh, you know what? Let me see if there's just ooh, Fax. Oh, he's not gonna go anywhere. He's already 26. I just want to see if there was maybe anyone here that could go up. Svechnikov. Oh, he didn't re-sign with us. Oh, he's the RFA. That's right. Well, if that's all he wants, I'll give him that. Alright, that's not going to count, though, because he's technically an RFA with us. So this is just us really just giving him a contract. So these guys aren't going to count. If they're guys we already have on the team. I don't really care about Ernie, though. Nemesnikov. Marlowe, let's get him. No. Patrick Maroon. Alright, so there's no... Is there any goalies with good potential? Just guys that didn't get drafted. Huso. Subban. He doesn't really do that well in this game, though. Howard actually doesn't want that much now. I'll offer him a contract as a backup. Yeah, you know what? I'd rather have him, I think. And if he doesn't do well, I'll send him down, and maybe he'll get cleaned off waivers. So let's see what happens. Justin Williams, no. Oh, wait, let me sort by overall. My bad. Oh, wait. Who did I just offer contracts to? No, I think we're done, actually. I think I might have done too many. No, we're fine. Toffoli. was the only guy we offered it. Yeah, and then the goalie. Never mind. We're fine. Although he wouldn't be too bad to pick up Leipzig, I feel like, if need be. But we'll see what happens. Because I don't even know if these guys are going to accept. So let's start advancing. I hate the traits you get offered in this game. They're so bad. So Toffoli we got. So we're at 2 now. So now we just gotta, nope, never mind. So we didn't get him. We did get Svechnikov, though. So let me stop simming, please. And if we could get, Leipzig, yeah. I don't know if he'll accept, though. But he's a guy that could still grow. Bowie or Bowie. I will offer him a contract. Actually, yeah, I'll offer him that. Don't really want to, but he did go up in overall a little bit. So, do I want Aberg or do I want... Nah, I want Leipzig, I think, instead. Oh, but he's an RFA. What do I have to give up for that? Nah, that's not worth it. I'd rather get Aberg, who doesn't cost me anything. Unless there's another 80 that's good. Bodker, let me... you gotta look at stats here. And see who sims well. Just some... No, he doesn't. Never mind. I was gonna say he might. I don't even care, like, how old they are. As long as they... You know, it's just for 1 year I'm most likely gonna be getting one of these guys for. There's Abdelkader. Oh, now he doesn't want... What if you sign him again? Do you still have to pay him that other contract? Probably. That's probably a stupid question to ask. Alright, I'm going to pick up Aberg. Hopefully he signs. He wouldn't be a bad third-line guy. Alright, I think... Wait a minute. No, that one contract was for someone else. We didn't break the rules, right? I don't think we did. We got 2 guys, right? Yeah, that Bowie was our own guy, so that's fine to offer. Alright, so I think we'll be okay. I'm hoping that he's going to accept our contract. That would kind of suck. If he doesn't, yes, we did get him. Alright, so I'm going to sim next season, and I'll see you guys when we get to all the lines. Alright, so let's take a look and see how bad these lines are going to be. So Zadina's an 82, which is nice. I like that. Matha's now an 88. Wow, so he actually went up. So that's very good. McDavid's a 96. Athanasiou, 84. Fabry's now an 82. Wow, some guys actually went up. Okay, this has to get changed. -3? Alright, we gotta find a way to fix this. That actually did. Can he play center? I think one of these guys can. I thought... maybe not. Okay, so we gotta think... Who scratched, actually? Aberg and Filppula. Okay, so 2 guys that probably shouldn't be scratched. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yes, edit lines. I don't care about captains, though. What is... Ain or N, however you pronounce it, top 9. Oh, this is the medium elite. Oh, he should definitely play. What if we do... Can he play center? Yeah, he's actually pretty decent at face-offs. But I don't know if that's going to be the best course of action here. Oh, we actually have some decent guys here that I kind of don't want to move around too much. But, so that makes that line better. I don't like the -2, though. You know what? I'm going to have to scratch him, I think, and put in Filppula. I don't want to, but, oh, that didn't make it any better. Okay, so is Toffoli the problem here? That's what it looks like to me. So we got to figure out what to do here. I mean, I don't want to really move things around too much. All right, this guy's got to stay, so he's not going anywhere. Same with him. I really don't want to scratch him. I don't want to scratch him. If anyone, it's got to be Filppula. So who can play over Filppula? Is this the guy that I scratched? I don't know, but he might be... Oh, no, Aberg. He still is not making these guys very happy. Unless... Oh, that doesn't make it... You know what? I don't want Toffoli on that line, though. That kind of stinks. But, I mean, these guys aren't very happy with each other, so... Then again, I don't really want this guy on that line either. Can he play center? I need a guy that can play center. Well, neither can he. Well, I could do maybe this. Let's see how this goes. Isn't that worse than it was before? Yeah. But I want him to play What if I do this? Okay. But I don't want him on the... Whatever. I guess we're going to have to make do with that. It's not really what I want to do, but it's going to have to be what happens because they're making a fuss out of everything. So, all complaining. So, Giordano's still an 89, which is great. I thought we had, like, I guess it was these two that can grow. Yeah, it is. Okay. Never mind. Oh, wow. He went up to an 81. Oh, I thought he doesn't grow in this game. I mean, it's not that great, but it's still not bad. And then this is the guy that we called up, I think. Okay, so we're not looking too bad. I think we could actually compete this year. Let's hope that we can. I am going to start simulating to the trade deadline, and I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, well, we're over 500, which is good. Not by much, but... And we're only in 7th in our division. So a playoff push might seem a little unlikely. We'll take a look and just see how we're doing point-wise, or how our team is doing stat-wise, our players. So 45 points for Mantha in 62 games, 40 for Zadina, but all negatives on plus-minuses, and Giordano's looking awful. Oh my gosh. So let's take a look and see how the goaltending has been on the team. So Bernier's actually been better than Leonard. So that's not too good. I'm not liking seeing that. So I think we are going to do a trade. I'm going to see what we have available. I don't really know what I want to trade, but this is a tough one. I really don't know. I mean, I think we need a better D-man. I guess I'll trade Raymond. No, actually, it's tempting to, but I'm not going to just yet. I don't want to give up on him. Not quite yet. But I think I might trade Giordano. Or I think it's more so who he's playing with. So I really don't want to give up on those guys. I just want to see what we have. So McIsaac is 69 at 20. I'm going to throw him in a deal. Veleno, I think, could maybe play for us next year, so I don't want to give him up just yet. 65 at 18. Give him up. He's not going to be NHL ready next year. We'll throw in this elite. I'm trying to get a big deal going on here. This low top 4, that's fine with me. Svechnikov, he's actually a 78, so we'll keep him around. Maybe even Toffoli I'll package. Has he done anything this year? 26 points is actually not too bad, and he's been on the 4th line too. This Johansson guy. So that should be a good amount of trade value there. See, I want a scoring defenseman, though. That's what I want. And that's what we could have gotten with Burns. You know what? Let's just get Burns. Let's see if we can just get him and see what happens. I don't know. Maybe I'll, like, get rid of some of these guys, like the low elite. And maybe Giordano. No, keep him in the mix. Get rid of that guy. Trade accepted. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to keep some of the guys that we had. Just because, wait, this should work, right? Yeah, we don't need to do any roster moves. What is this talking about? I need a drink, though. Okay. So this Raymond guy has not really performed too well. Is this still going to do the minus thing? I kind of still want to do it anyway. Like, just to see what happens here. I think I am going to do some mixing up, though. And hopefully it won't be for the worst. Maybe this isn't a good idea. Maybe I should have just not have done this. How's Fabry? I think he might have went... No, I don't think he went down. I don't know, though. But I'm going to move Perlini down and bump up to Foley. Just because I'm not too happy with how this team's been playing. So, yeah. I think I'm going to do that. I really want to play this guy on a higher line, but I'm going to keep him there and just see what happens. Probably not going to be anything good, but we'll see. So, I'm just hoping that these guys can grow, because these could definitely be decent D-men. Nemeth, why is he playing? Who is... I thought we had a better defenseman. What is it? An extra attacker? Is that the problem? Get out of here. Come on. Just have it be Burns, then. Alright, great. So I guess I need another D-man now. I don't know who... Did I trade one? I guess... Or maybe I didn't re-sign one. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But these are our D-men, so we have, like, no one in the minors that could really grow. All right, so maybe it would be, you know what? No, I'm just going to ride this out with what we got right now. I'll wait till next year to start really throwing guys out the window like some of our players. So I'm going to stick with what we got right now. Hope that maybe we can make a last-second playoff push. I doubt it, but I kind of expected this to be a very difficult team to do well with. But we'll see what happens at the end of the season. Not next season. Not quite there yet. Shouldn't come as much of a surprise, but we did not make the playoffs. Finished 36, 37, and 9. We got to figure out what we're going to do next year, guys, for sure. But we'll take a look at the points, team leaders, and yeah, I'm not happy. But McDavid with 81 points. Burns had 76, so he was a decent acquisition. I would definitely like to keep him for next year because he can get some points, which is definitely something we need as a defenseman, for sure. And, yeah, I really don't know what our issue is. I think it's defense, but I'm not too sure. Maybe we need a better coach. Maybe I need to hire a better coach. Maybe that's what I need to do this coming off season. So we'll see. But, yeah, let's go ahead and sim to next season. And we'll probably do, like, a bit of the draft. I don't plan to do too much. And we'll see what happens. Well, it doesn't look like we lost too bad with trading away the first-round pick. But how about, never mind. I actually don't know how you move. I guess they got the second-round pick, or second overall pick from 15th. Oh, my gosh. That's brutal. I just realized that. I thought for some reason, like, after 10, you can't, like, be part of the lottery. You know what I mean? But maybe it's like top 15, I guess. Yeah, that would explain why they show it. So, anyway, not too bad. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was like 10, but all right. So, here we go. We are going to, I don't know. I'll probably just sort and see what there is. I'm not going to spend too much time on the draft. I really don't care too much about it, to be honest. But I do think I am going to try and get a new coach. For sure. So let's go ahead and just continue simming. I'm gonna see what the overall or what we got going on for us. I probably don't even know what the guy is that will be our first pick. But let's sim to oh yeah, that's right. We don't even have the first round pick. I forgot. I just want to see what the first guy was. So a high elite, no franchise. But yeah, that's definitely we got a couple of good players here. It did kind of die off, though, after 5. It wasn't as good, but a lot of high top 6s. Oh, here's another medium elite. Yeah, that's a lot of high top 6s, I gotta say. All right, so let's make our pick. Let's just see what there is. We'll probably just go for whoever. I don't even know what he's going to be, but I'll probably go for him. There is a franchise guy, but he's not expected to be in the league for 5 years, which tells me he's not a franchise. But not a bad guy to still take the chance on anyway. I'm just going to pick him up instead. Let's see what he is out of curiosity. Well, he was a medium elite, so that's good. So I'll take that for sure. All right, well, let's go ahead and just sim the rest of the draft. I'm done. I'm over it now. And then we will head to the contracts and see what we got. All right, so I just fired our head coach. He was only a B-. I mean, he was okay, but he wasn't that great. All right, so here are all the expiring players. So I'm probably going to offer all these guys contracts, I would say. And let me just see. Oh, we have a lot of cap space to play with, which is good. So I'm definitely going to, I just want to make sure these guys do want contracts. Oh, sweet. Yeah, 1 year deal. That's all we need to do is 1 year. Filppula. No, well, I could throw him in the nah, never mind. Not for that price. I'd rather spend a horrific amount on someone else if need be. But, yeah, some of these guys I will just offer contracts, at least so they can play in the minors and maybe help develop those last-minute call-ups. But I'm definitely going to sign all these guys, at least just to play in the minors. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys, though, that need to get re-signed for sure. Actually, well, no, he only wants 700K. It's fine. Turgeon. It's just crazy to think that you could be one of the worst in the game. I'm not saying that these guys are that bad, but like Hickett, like you can be the one of the worst players in the game and still make 700 grand a year. It's like, why would you even step away from the game? I guess, like, even if it is about playing time, it's like, who cares? You know what I mean? Just go play overseas. So, I'm just trying to think if I should even, like, bother signing some of these guys. Although, there was a no there, so this guy might not accept, but that's fine. He wouldn't be that big of a loss. This guy I'm just going to release. Let someone else play instead. You know what I mean? We always, I don't really care too much about my, actually, I'm not even going to focus on these guys. Excuse me. Top 6, he can go, that's fine. Just making sure there's no, like, elites. Top 60 high. I just don't want to get rid of anyone that's good. Alright, the medium elite I'm going to keep unsigned. I'm going to trade him, most likely. I just want to see what Bernier wants. Because I don't think he was that bad last year. Yeah, he was okay. I'll sign him. I don't know what I'm going to do with Leonard, though. Maybe I'll see if there's a better goalie available. Pickard I will sign for the minors, though. And I think that's it. And I'll offer this guy a contract, too. Why not? This guy, don't think it really matters, but we'll offer him a contract. At least so we know we keep him. But, yeah, I'm definitely going to get a new coach for sure. I'm going to start advancing. Hopefully we get some accepted contracts, and I will let you know who doesn't sign with us. Alright, so Athanasio was the only guy to refuse our contract, and Bernier we didn't get. We definitely need to sign some free agents, and we apparently are below the contract limit, which is fine. I don't really care too much about that. But, because I'll just let them automatically sign guys to throw in the... Ooh, hello. Well, you know what? I think it would be okay to do this. I mean, I know we don't need the picks for next year, but... So it might be a little cheap. Oh, Ovi. Oh, for 1 year, that would be great. Do we have enough to get both? 18 million. We would just have enough, I think. But would it be appropriate? Is it necessary? I think Ovi would be the better guy to go after, but I feel like it'd be safer to go for both. There's not really any good defensemen except for Hamilton here, who wasn't even all that great last year. Any good goalies just out of curiosity? Just Matt Murray, Binnington. Doesn't he do pretty well in this game? He did okay. So did Murray. Grubauer. I thought Rene was always a guy that does good, but apparently not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Pedersen and Ovi. I think I'm gonna try and get those two. So I'm gonna offer... I probably shouldn't go too high. Well, if I offer less, they should accept. So let me go with that. I don't know if that will happen, but... And then I'm gonna go for Ovi. Can you imagine him and McDavid together? Whew. I also don't know how many teams want him. Oh, Pittsburgh and Buffalo. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. It's going to be tough to get these two. It's going to be very tough. But I'm going to try it, and we'll see what happens. Can we do trades at this point? We can. So I think I'll do that actually now. And it's going to be tough, though, because I know our salary is, you know, kind of up there. I just want to see what we have. Do I want to get rid of Burns? I don't think I do. I think I kind of want to keep him for now. I do want to trade this Clark guy, though. Rasmussen, no, I don't want to trade him. I would only trade a guy if they're, like, this guy maybe, this Cedar guy. I don't even think he did good at all last year. Yeah, he really didn't. I wouldn't mind trading him for better defensemen. Valeno, I think, can crack the NHL, possibly. This low elite, I think we could throw in a deal. Same with this top 6. Let's see what we can get for all them. And just hope that we can get, like, a better defenseman. So let's see what's available. Alright, actually, I'm going to hold off on the trade until these guys accept the contract or not, because I don't quite know what my salary is going to be like. So I'm going to hold off for a little bit, decline that trade. We're probably not even going to accept any trades. I don't know if we're going to get either of these guys, so, I mean, I'd be happy to get one or the other. So Pettersson looks like going back to his original team. Of course, Ovi goes to the Penguins. Unbelievable. I should have saw that coming. I mean, I might be able to trade for Ovi, actually. He might not have the best trade value, since he might be up there in age, so we'll see about that. Just seeing who's available. Man, Hinostroza wants a good amount of dough. I mean, we got money to spend, but I don't really like anyone here. Kovalchuk. How good was Hinostroza anyway? He actually wasn't too bad. But that's just a lot of money for an 83. I feel like I'd rather spend it on Schwartz. Oh, man, I don't really like what my options are here. I mean, we lost out on all the big ones. Marson, however it's pronounced his name. Kevin Hayes, I'll just get him again. I did release Toffoli because he sucked. He wasn't really that great. Bozak. See, I really just want to see how good these young guys do. Man, I don't know. Foligno? Nah. I think I might go for Hinostroza, though. Just as another winger to have. Yeah, I think I'm going to offer him a deal. Oh, there are other teams interested in him. So I guess I should offer him some money. Just any other good goalies still available? Like as a better backup? That's cheap. Crawford's kind of cheap. He's probably going to start to go down, though. Last time I tried that, they went down a lot. Although Rene's really cheap, but he's also an 85. Mrazek's very, very cheap, but I don't think he does well in this game. Corpy, man. Remember how he was like the guy to get in the expansion draft. Alright, so hopefully these guys are, well, we only offered Schwartz. Oh yeah, he did. Never mind. I thought he went somewhere else for some reason. I don't know why. Ooh, Fowler. Well, we can't trade those. It's kind of against the thing. So, second round pick, but I just think it's okay to do it for free agency because, you know, we're trying to, you know, get those players. You know what I mean? Shattenkirk, no. It's kind of unfair to not be able to get a player because of the whole contract thing. Ooh, Raymond, that elite guy. Wait, no, I think that's the one that we don't want to get rid of. Let me see. I don't even know what Taves is. I might not mind doing that, but I have a good feeling he's lower in overall now. What's the Han? Not good. This is the guy that we just got, right? Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. And we can't trade the pick. It is against the rules. I wouldn't mind doing the Clark guy, though. If you want to do that and not give me the Han. That I would be okay with. But it doesn't look like that one's going to fly. But I don't mind giving you guys a little bit more. Such as, I want to keep Cedar. I'd rather get a defenseman from these guys. Who was that really good defenseman? He's probably not that good anymore, though. And I think Duncan Keith. I think that's who I'm thinking of. Yeah, does he even still play? I don't know. I haven't followed the sport as much as I would love to now. Valeno's in the CHL? How do I call him up? Why is he still there? Should I just trade him? I don't even know if I can get him. I might just wait till the deadline for him. So let me see who's here. This guy can maybe get traded. I don't know if I'm going to be able... Maybe I should get rid of him, actually, this Raymond guy. You know what? I think I am. I think I'm going to see if I can get something a little bit better than those guys. Oh, I can keep Taves in this if there's a better defenseman like Bachfist. Or maybe I'll just pick him up. And that's it. Oh, he did really good. But I don't know what stats those are. Those probably aren't... Yeah, I was going to say. Those probably aren't NHL stats. That would be a big surprise. Yeah, like how this wouldn't work. Or no, he does still play. He's actually still pretty good. 86 overall at 37. I wouldn't mind doing Taves and Keith. But I think I'd rather get Bachfist, who'd be cheaper. But I don't think they'll take both of these, would they? Nah, I don't know. I might be able to throw in a little bit more. Sorry, I'm getting excited now. Bumping my mic stand. This is going to be a very long one. A very long episode. I can throw Veleno in. He's not even that good. Trade rejected. We got to throw in that last bit of icing on the cake. I just don't know what it's going to be. I guess McDavid. No. Let me see if... Oh, wait. Didn't we get a starter goalie? Oh, he's not even that good. This Malik guy. Our goalies are going to be awful in the or in the AHL. Oh, wow. They did do that. That must have just been accepted, though. All right. So that's not bad. So Sod and Komarov for Brodin and a fourth. Okay. So I'm kind of happy with how this team's looking now. Oh, it looks like that was an RFA. All right, so I'm going to sim to when we're ready to check out the lines, and I'll see you guys when we get there. All right, let's see how these lines look. I'm pretty excited to see. All right, wait a minute. Oh, whoa, what is this? No. These are awful. Oh my gosh. No thank you. This is good though, I think. Little spreading the scoring action going on here. Oh, I know why it was like that. Wait, go best lines again. Yeah, because it's trying to make with the... Yeah, okay. But no. Still not going to happen. We're going to keep Taves there. I just got to try and figure out how to make this so we can at least get some kind of... Oh, man, this is not looking good. -3, huh? There's someone here that's like a big problem. It might be Perlini. I don't know, though. But that kind of sucks. Is Perlini good enough to play on the second? He is. Yeah, we can switch those two. That actually made it a little bit better. Fabry, I wouldn't mind keeping on the... yeah, there. This kind of sucks, though. I don't know. Do I want to take the chance with the -1? I could put Zadina on the second, since that's apparently where he's supposed to be. Maybe Perlini will do well on that line. But I do want to keep Mantha there for sure. And this, actually, you know what? I'm okay with this, actually. I just would like to... No, I don't want to bump him down anymore. Do I... Nah, I can't bump Schwartz all the way down a line. I don't want to do that either. Who's scratched? I just want to see if there's anyone... Oh, Svechnikov's an 81? Alright, someone's getting scratched. Might be you. I think you. I'm going to have to see if... Hopefully one of these guys can play center. Hell, even if Svechnikov can. I will not hesitate to bump him up. But I don't know if he can do... Nah, he can't. I thought one of these guys could. Nope, I guess not. Is he even that good at it? He is. He's okay. Alright, so that just makes it worse. Do I scratch Aberg? I mean, he's got to play, for sure. This guy's got to play, too. Someone here's got to be able to play center. I just don't know who. Do I bump down Schwartz? Oh my gosh, I can't do anything with this team without everyone getting all upset. I guess I'll just do that. No, I don't want him on the 4th, though. Alright, so just got a new coach, and I was thinking maybe that's the problem, is the team is like a little iffy with how he likes things run. The guy we had, actually the other guy we had was cheaper, and he was an A-, but somehow I had enough money to spend. It says 10.0 out of 5. I don't know if I'm like overboard now. I have no idea. But anyway, so now he's the assistant coach, which I think is no problem at all. This was the guy that was our head coach. So he's actually pretty good. But I don't think my players really liked how this guy's like scheme was. I don't know. But let's see how it looks now. So a little bit better. I'm just going to do best lines real quick and just do this now. Okay, so this looks a lot better. but still not good enough. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do center-wise, because I really want... Or maybe I'll just get rid of Aberg and put Seknikov in instead, because he would be a better guy to have anyway. But I really still want to have, like, Bertuzzi on the second, Perlini. I think Perlini should definitely be, like, above, though. I'm just trying to think where. I don't really like this too much, but I feel like he should be a little higher, especially with how much we're paying him. I guess I can keep Svechnikov on this line. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Fabry can stay there. Bertuzzi. Yeah, you know what? I think this is fine. Although I did kind of feel like doing this and this instead and seeing how that goes. A little spreading the scoring. I think I might give that a shot and see how that goes. Let me just see what the defense looks like. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got to fix that. Man, this team is very difficult. I really do have to say. Nemeth, I'm also going to scratch and put in Hronik. Oh, that kind of made things a little crappy, didn't it? No, Burns has to be on the top pair for sure. I'm just seeing if maybe... Nah, just keep... Nah, actually switch that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, and then the goalies are Leonard and Comrie. So hopefully they do well. So I'm going to sim to the trade deadline. Let's hope for the best, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Alrighty, so we have reached the trade deadline, and we are doing pretty well. I can't complain, yet we're only 5th in the Atlantic Division. So if we don't make the playoffs, I'm going to be very upset. We better. I don't know if there's really anything I want to trade away. I'm just going to see what we have trade value wise. I mean, I'm not going to, you know, even bother with stacking all these guys and trying to get a little something. But I'm just seeing if we have like any nothings that are worth something. And I mean, there's these two. I could trade these guys for maybe like a better defenseman. I don't think that's going to be too much. Let me just see what that's going to add up to. Like, could I even get, like Sprong for this? Oh, maybe I could, actually. Well, how's he doing this year? Not bad. Let's just see if I could get him. Nah, rejected. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to even worry about it. But, yeah, we're not doing too bad. Not going to bother with any trades. But let's go ahead and sim to the end of the season and see how we do. Oh my gosh, I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. I really don't think it's going to happen. You gotta be kidding me. Tell me. Unbelievable. 4 losses in a row. How did we not make the play? I thought I put together a pretty solid team. Well, guys, I guess we are not going to be winning a cup yet again in trading for McDavid. So the hunt for a cup still continues. Man, I can't believe it. 83 points for McDavid, 63 for Mantha, 61 for Zadina. Bachfist with 59 and Burns with 57. How much did he go down? He only went down to an 87, so not too bad. Taze went down 1-2, but he still put up some decent numbers. How was the goaltending? How bad was that? It was not all that great. I mean, Comrie was 905 is it's okay. It's not that great. I consider good 91 or better. So we got. Hold on, I want to go to entire league. That's what I want to do. And let's see how that looks. Oh, look. Someone I wanted to get, but turned me down. 4 guys, though, with 100 points. Damn. And, man, Gensel had 98? I didn't know he was that high. 88? Jeez. That's insane. I thought he was only like an 85 in this game. I guess he grew a little bit. I don't know. He's a name I haven't really heard too much about ever since he like went off in the playoffs years ago. Hart, he was a guy I thought about grabbing. He had 42 wins. But the Flyers, I feel like, always do well in this game, like a couple years later. And then Crawford, another guy I thought about getting in free agency. But the stats, though, I think Kemper was probably the best. Well, and what's his overall? 84. I feel like it's always the lower guys that end up doing well in this game. Always. I feel like that's always the case for goalies. But I'm sorry, guys. I still couldn't win you guys a cup here in trading for McDavid, but we'll see what happens next time. But that is going to do it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.